If you didn't hear, I I got a Switch. I won a Switch from my work yesterday. It was so great, man. Added a new Switch to my gaming family. What's up, everybody? It's your boy KLT back for another question of the day. It is Saturday, January the 16th. We got a couple of things going on next week, so next week should be pretty interesting. But before then, we've got to get on with the end of this week. I need to go get something to eat because I'm hungry. So with that, we'll start the question of the day right off. The question of today is, what is the number one thing you currently want to achieve? And for me, I've told a number of people about this, but I want to be a digital nomad. So what that means is I want to be able to have the freedom to live wherever I want, because we live in a world of technology where we can basically do anything from anywhere nowadays. And to be locked into one place to live doesn't make sense anymore. It's not necessary for us to live and work and do the things that we do today. And for me, I really want the ability to be able to move around and go and see the things and live in the places that I want to live without being locked into one spot. Like right now, I have a full-time job and it's great, but we've proven this year through COVID that I don't need to be here to do this job. I can be absolutely anywhere as long as I'm on my computer and doing my work at specific work hours. There's no reason for me to be specifically here where I am. So I really want to be able to, until the world catches up with that idea, I want to be able to make enough money to live comfortably or live the same level or above where I'm living right now anywhere else in the world. To me, that comes from a number of different reasons and thoughts that I've had on it. And the biggest one is just really, I don't want to be locked into one spot. There's so much world to see out there that I don't understand people that want to just sit in one place for the rest of their life. That gives me anxiety. It literally does. And for me, I want to be able to go and see all these things and experience all these things. I'm an experienced person, so like things, having material possessions and stuff like that, that's not for me. I want to be able to go places, do things, eat food in some random spots, and then when I'm done with that and I think I've seen enough, I want to move on to the next place to do that too. So to be a digital nomad would give me the freedom to do all of that and live wherever I want to do it. And that's the main reason that I took up voiceover. Because with voiceover, I can do, as long as I have a microphone and the ability to edit my audio, I can do voiceover. I can do any type of voiceover from anywhere in the world. There's no reason for me to be in any one specific spot. I know some of the studios in like New York and LA are still fighting to keep that old model going. And, but again, this year has shown people that that's not necessary, and we're able to do all of this stuff from wherever we are as long as we have the correct equipment. And another one of the really big reasons that I want to do this is because I have this anger in me from, having worked all these big jobs, 8 to 5, in the government or at big corporations or wherever I've worked before. And I resent the idea that I need to beg my boss or my job to have time off. Like that I want to go and visit this place for 3 days. Oh, well, I better have been slaving away long enough to build up 3 days of vacation time so I can squeak that out and then go and do that. Like that it doesn't sit well with me. And to think that, especially in some jobs where they have blackout time, where you can't take your benefit time, even if you've earned it or not, it doesn't matter. Like stuff like that rubs me the wrong way. And to just feel like my life is going to just, until the end of my days, be dictated by some corporate overlord or some big head of department or something. And I have almost literally no autonomy. Of course, I could always quit my job and go somewhere else, but that's not viable. Let's be serious with it. So to think that the rest of my life is going to be under the lock and key of someone who decides when and if I'm allowed to take time off to go and experience the rest of the world. uh, that doesn't fly for me. So I really want to have the freedom to be able to do what I want when I want to do it. So being an entrepreneur, I've never thought about doing that. Like growing up, I always told people I have no business running a business, but voiceover is kind of like a pseudo business. I think it's not like, well, I guess it's a business, but for me, for some reason, it doesn't seem like running a business to me, I guess, because I don't have the need for employees or anything. I want to be able to do that from anywhere and build up, enough money each month so that way I can, like right now I live in Texas, but next month I want to live in California, or next summer I want to go live in Albania again. Like I can't go to my boss and say, "Hey, I want to go, move back to Albania for 3 months. I'll see you in August." Like that doesn't work. So since that doesn't work, I need to find a way to make it work if I have the inclination to do so. That is the number one thing that I want to achieve in my life right now. I want to have the financial freedom to be able to up and move and live and go and experience things whenever, wherever I want to. And so, yes, I know I'll have to work extra hard to be able to achieve that. And I'm willing to do it. And I've been doing it this whole time. Well, not as hard as I should have been, but I'm picking it back up now. And hopefully 2021 will be the start of me having the ability to do that. I've been putting in a lot of work this last month or two to get some bigger things rolling for me in voiceover. And hopefully starting next month or March, I'll see all of that start to come to fruition, and I'll start hitting bigger jobs and be able to start putting all that plan into motion. We'll see. Hopefully this all works out. Hopefully this isn't all for naught. Hopefully it's not just a cool side job or like a part-time job that eventually I just have to give up. I know so many people that make a great living doing voiceover, and I hope to be one of those people. So that's a long rant on what I really want to achieve in my life. I just want the freedom to be able to actually live my life, and that's it. So if you have something that you really want to achieve in your life, smash the like button and let me know what it is. Tell me what it is that you're trying to achieve and how I can help you achieve it. And if you don't have anything currently that you want to achieve in your life, hit the like button and let me know that you're working on it, and then I will like the thought that you have put into your achievements. That sounds good, right? Just like the video. And that's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow to finish out this weekend with the question of the day. But until then, peace.